Okay, so let's move on to this other question, a question on the human body, specifically under a subtopic circulatory system. The diagrams below show two blood vessels, V and W, cut open to show thickness of muscle layers. Okay, so we have blood vessel V and W. Question A, Roman numeral 1. Which blood vessel represents an artery? Which blood vessel represents an artery? So an artery is W. Artery W. So the answer is W, because we know an artery has a small lumen. It has a small lumen. It has a small lumen. So a small lumen, I'm talking about that small in between. That is a lumen. So the one which has a very small lumen, that is an artery. Then a vein has a big lumen. So when you look at the small in between, when you look at V and W, realize W has a very small circular wall in between. That is what we call a lumen. So you can say it has a small lumen, or it has thick muscular walls. That is W. So question A, Roman numeral 2, give a reason for your answer. So you say because it has a small lumen or narrow lumen. You can even say because it has thick muscular walls. Any of these two is going to be marked. Give a reason for your answer. Why are we saying W is an artery? Because it has a small or narrow lumen, or it has thick muscular walls. Okay, let's look at question B. Apart from the reason you have given in A, Roman numeral 2, what other characteristics make the two blood vessels different? Okay, what other characteristics make the two blood vessels are different? Okay, so one, blood vessel V carries blood at a low pressure, while blood vessel W carries blood at a high pressure. Okay, because V is a vein, W is an artery. So veins, they carry blood at a low pressure, while arteries carry blood at a high pressure. So you can say V carries blood at a low pressure, while W carries blood at a high pressure. The other point you can give is the other difference between a vein and an artery is veins have valves, while arteries do not have valves. Okay, so you can say V has a valve, while W has no valve. Okay, V has a valve, W has no valve. Okay, question C. Explain why blood vessel W has a thicker layer of muscles compared to blood vessel V. So why is it that W, which is an artery, has a thicker layer of muscles compared to blood vessel V, which is a vein? So the reason is because blood vessel W carries blood at a, or pumps blood at a high pressure, or carries blood at a high pressure, because it carries blood at a high pressure. Okay, question D. In the diagram, identify the blood vessel that may contain valves. I think I talked about this one. So the one which can consist of valves is V. So the answer is V. Veins have valves which prevents the backflow of blood.